On today's show, local firefighters collect toys for a local charity. And later, we hear from the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office for some holiday safety tips. Get ready, Studio Forsyth starts now. Studio Forsyth is brought to you in part by Cumming Forsyth Chamber of Commerce, creating a climate for growth and success in our community. Pinecrest Academy, a 2014 National Blue Ribbon School and 2014 Catholic Education Honor Roll School of Excellence. Georgia Highlands Medical Services, serving the medical needs of North Georgia since 1979. And Country Folk Superstore, your one-stop shop for almost everything under heaven.
Hi, welcome to Georgia Highlands. How can I help you?
Welcome inside Studio Forsyth. I'm Jennifer Pointer. Each year, the firefighters of Forsyth County collect toys for SAFFT. SAFFT stands for Supporting Adoption and Foster Families Together. And each year, one of the great things SAFFT does for its families is providing them with Christmas gifts. Let's take a look.
This is our 12th annual Forsyth County Fire Department Ariel's House Toy Collection Program. And this is something that was started, again, 12 years ago by Chief Bowman. The fire department really gets into it each year. It's an opportunity for us as a agency of the county to come together and gather toys for Forsyth County children that for whatever reason aren't able to perhaps expect the kind of Christmas that we would all want them to have. It's a great opportunity for the community to bring together donations and ensure that as many of those children get a really great Christmas each year. So the way it works is the fire stations are collection points, and anyone can bring new unwrapped toys to Forsyth County fire stations. We gather all those toys, and working with a local agency known as SAFFT.
So we serve foster and adoptive children in the community and their biological families and the foster and adoptive families of the county and the region. We have a supervised visitation center where children come here and they visit their families, and then we support the caregivers that are taking care of them. So in partnership with the Forsyth County Fire Department Ariel's House, we have the staff capacity, and we've been able to take all the donations and sort through them and reach all the families in the community in need, not just the families that we serve, but the families all over the community. And we have been able to fulfill lots of Christmas wishes and gift lists, and children that would not typically have gifts. We've seen people come out here and they just cry because they cannot believe that strangers in Forsyth County would just give and want nothing in return. And so these children and families are going to be able to have a great Christmas.
So this year we're partnering with a local organization known as SAFFT, Supporting Adoption and Fostering Families Together. And SAFFT helps us be the distribution point for toys to children in need. It's a great relationship. Each of the Forsyth County fire stations, there's 12 total. Each of the 12 Forsyth County fire stations have been gathering toys for several weeks now. Also the Forsyth County Libraries, the Forsyth County Public Safety Complex, and the Forsyth County Administration Building are collection points. And so far we've had a great turnout this year. We've collected many hundreds of toys. And again, the point of the program is for these toys to remain locally in Forsyth County and to go to Forsyth County children. So we are, of course, extremely grateful to the community. We're so blessed to work and live in such a great community that cares. And again, this year, they've not disappointed us. The turnout has been wonderful, and so far we're really doing a great job at meeting our goal of providing toys for these children.
Yeah, we've already received pictures, which are amazing. The parents receive the boxes first. It gives them a chance to go ahead and wrap them to know what item is being given, make sure it's the right age appropriate. We get the pleasure of choosing the gift for the age, because we get the request on paper, so we're able to kind of shop around. We got everything by category, so that's the fun part.
The main thing that we want to do here in Forsyth County is to make sure that our kids and our families are all well taken care of, not only on the fire side, but Also on the side where they can't afford to buy anything. So we want to make sure that we can help in that way too. So this is a great opportunity for us to help in a good way.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
Located on the corner of Highway 9 and Spot Road in Cumming, Georgia, Country Folks Superstore is modeled after classic general stores of the past. From Amish goods to guns to ammo and archery to even clothing and hardware supplies, Country Folks Superstore is your one-stop shop for almost everything under heaven. Welcome back. We had a chance to speak with the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office about how to keep your home and vehicle safe and secure to ensure you have an incident-free holiday season. Some of these tips you may have heard before and some might be new, so let's hear what these officers and firemen have to say on the matter.
I believe the number one tip that we emphasize with the Sheriff's Office is that after Christmas on the 26th, so many of us, we have so much trash that we want to get rid of. But the problem is we put all the boxes and all the different items from the boxes that we received at Christmas down by the driveway. So anyone driving by can see that I just received a 60-inch plasma Sony TV the day before. So they may not come back to your house that following Saturday, but in a 2 or 3 week period, they might consider it. So the number one tip is tear up your boxes, pack them very neat beside each other so the name brands of the boxes are not showing, so that somebody would physically have to get out of their car to see what type of boxes there are. When you travel just to grandma's house on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, or the day after, have your lights on timers. Naturally, you're not going to keep your Christmas tree on, your outside lights, but at least make it look like somebody's home that evening if you can't make it back by dark. So timers is probably one of the best tips that we can recommend for your home.
The absolute worst thing you can do with your Christmas tree is to chop it up into pieces and dispose of it in your fireplace. That's not the intent, that's not the point of a residential fireplace. The Christmas trees, all of the pine and fir-based Christmas trees burn at much too hot of a temperature, especially with the needles on them and the small limbs. They create an extreme fire hazard. Please do not dispose of your Christmas tree in your fireplace. Take it out of the home, get it off to a recycling center soon after Christmas before it does become a fire hazard in your living room, and absolutely do not chop it up and put it into your fireplace. Dispose of it properly at a recycling center, and everyone will be much safer by doing so.
But when you're out and about, be very thoughtful about your surroundings. Ladies, every lady that I know carries a purse. Make sure that purse stays on your body, around your shoulders, not in the buggy, so that if you're shopping or returning gifts, the purse and your buggy are not together at the same time. The best way to keep a purse safe is around your shoulders during the entire time. Make sure that when you walk from your business to your car, for instance, a shopping center, before you walk to your car, take a look around the parking lot to make sure that there's nobody standing next to your car. Make sure that there's no suspicious people following you out of the store that's going down the same aisle that you're going down. So I always take a few extra moments just to stand still at the exit of a shopping center or a store to make sure that nobody is following you. And if there is a crowd of people walking behind you, once you stop, they should pass you and go to their cars. And that will eliminate somebody following you to your car. Never use a key fob in a parking lot to open your car doors until you're literally right there at your car, because the last thing you want to do is announce to the entire parking lot that that's your car, you're walking to it, and come and get me. So make sure if you use your key fob, like many of us do, make sure you are physically right beside your car so you can look inside when you unlock the car door.
Every year, as folks begin to take down their Christmas decorations, I know you're anxious and you're eager to get those lights off your home and get ready for springtime, but please take caution. Use as much care taking those lights down as you did putting them up. Make sure you do it in a team effort. Have somebody there with you. Don't climb ladders alone. have someone there to help heal the ladder and to be there with you as you pull those lights down off your roof. Also bear in mind that we're in the winter time part of the year, and your rooftops could be frosty or icy, your gutters could be slick, the ground you're placing the ladder on could be slick. So certainly bear that in mind and take a lot of caution as you work on heights and remove those Christmas lights. There's no point in rushing it. Take your time and do so safely, and you'll have as much fun in the New Year as you did at Christmas time.
The best advice when you are traveling to grandma's house or to a cousin's house is to take your time. Have plenty of time. Do not get into a rush, because if you're driving aggressively, there could be somebody else driving aggressively. And the last thing you want to do is to have a tug of war with your car and somebody else's car on a highway. So be patient, have patience, do the speed limit, because as we all know, during the holidays, there are deputies and state troopers everywhere. So make sure that you do keep your driving skills in control. And while you're driving, just make sure that you have that spirit of friendliness as you drive down the roadways, and give the other driver that break, because if you do, then you don't have to worry about having a confrontation with somebody that's driving a car that may be having a really bad day. But the most important part of this is that all the deputies and Sheriff Piper wishes everyone a very Merry Christmas here in Forsyth County.
Thank you for watching today's episode of Studio Forsyth. From everyone here at Forsyth County News, I'm Jennifer Pointer. We hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you back here on Wednesday.